Next Monday, the City Council is expected to vote on an ordinance that would make it illegal to feed pigeons.
The city says the growing problem is being caused by problem feeders. Last week, we told you a story about one of them, a woman in northeast Albuquerque. Today, News 13's Crystal Gutierrez found another on the other side of the city.
And Jessica, Georgia Tutt's neighbors say they've been dealing with flocks of pigeons swarming their neighborhood for years. Now, what they leave behind is the real problem, but Georgia says it's not that bad. Residents say their neighborhood has gone to the birds, pigeons to be exact, and they leave behind this. Pigeon droppings as far as the eye can see covering a public sidewalk. Neighbors call it disgusting, but they don't blame the pigeons. They blame their neighbor, Georgia Tutt.
There's helping and then being excessive.
This neighbor did not want to give his name, but he says every day, sometimes twice a day, flocks of pigeons swarm his neighborhood waiting for Georgia and her bucket of food.
Well, it's a 5-gallon bucket. Full 5-gallon bucket. When it's time to feed, they just... there's several hundred pigeons that just congregate on the telephone lines.
So we asked Georgia about her hobby.
Generally, they have terrible lives, and that's why I feed them.
She says her neighbors are exaggerating because she says she only feeds about 100 pigeons a day, not hundreds. And the mess? What do you think about the droppings?
I don't think there's that much. There's just not that much, and it can be cleaned up.
Despite what her neighbors in the city environmental health department says, Georgia doesn't think she's doing anything wrong. In fact, she says the proposed city ordinance that would outlaw her pastime is wrong.
The ordinance is draconian. It's harsh. It's severe. It's a violation of constitutional rights.
And Georgia says she's also rehabbing some injured pigeons. She keeps those birds in cages in her backyard. Back to you.
Okay, Crystal, the city's environment department says the growing pigeon problem is dangerous to public health because the droppings are linked to fungal and bacterial diseases. Georgia says that's hype.